an opportunity to find himself winning Apex right now.
Absolutely. So we'll see exactly what happens. Right now, things are looking pretty glum for ESAM, but, I mean, excuse me, pretty glum for ZeRo.
Yes.
I'm good. Yeah, things are looking pretty good for ZeRo as he, you know, what was I saying? I got so distracted by
I think what we were trying to get at here was that
yeah.
it wasn't looking so great for ZeRo. Coming
Yeah.
from a loss against ESAM, now having to fight ESAM a second time, and then even if he does moving up in against Nairo, doesn't look like things are getting any easier in this portion of the bracket.
There we go.
Help you out there, man.
Hopefully ZeRo has found out some new technology
Watch.
within the last hour.
Yes, exactly. Watching all those past matches, we just got a chance to see it exactly how Nairo continues to write the book in stopping Ice Climbers. But wow, between the two of them, between Nairo and ZeRo, I have to say, figuring that Ice Climbers has risen so high in the tiers and resides directly underneath Meta Knight, ZeRo and Nairo do a great job of demonstrating why Meta Knight still finds himself at the top of that list.
Absolutely. His versatility and, you know, ability to play an aggressive game while still maintaining such a strong defense is just unparalleled here. And ESAM is looking to break that. I do find that ESAM's Ice Climbers have the edge in this matchup, but ZeRo might have just taken a couple of tricks out of Nairo's, but he did just see Nairo defeat ESAM 3-1. And to be honest with you, the game that ESAM took was kind of questionable. I don't know really what Nairo was doing that match.
I agree entirely. It was very, very odd. We said it from the start. He took almost 90% from up airs without question. He walked into 2 grabs easily, and the third stock, I mean, he more or less just said, you know, you won this game, and then he went right into his counter pick. So who knows? Maybe he did sandbag that game just to get the counter pick on ESAM.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, but it was still a very big oddity amongst what I saw.
Hopefully ZeRo's able to take some of that from him because he definitely struggled in Battlefield, you know, in the previous game. So let's see what happens here.
And it should be interesting now as we seem to be getting ready right to kick off in ZeRo versus ESAM.
This is losers finals of the 3 contenders left for Apex 2014 champion. 1 is about to go home with 3rd place. Not what they wanted.
Definitely not.
Of course, nothing shameful to have accomplished. 3rd place here at this Apex, very stacked, as you can see.
Oh, no, and I'd agree entirely because, I mean, we stand on the commentator's perspective, but from a player, I mean, we always know that fire in your heart, it's 1st place or nothing. And
everybody here wants to win.
Definitely. It might be an admirable finish for 3rd place, but no one wants to be handed the 3rd place trophy. They might get handed it, but it's not what they're looking for.
Absolutely. I'm glad to see Nairo's in there, up there in grand finals.
Yes.
Big props to him. ESAM was my favorite to win Apex last year. He's made the comeback. He said, Pierce, I'm going to make you proud. And right now, ZeRo, my favorite to win this year, also sitting. So one of these two will make it into the grand finals set.
And these are players that have time and time again demonstrated one thing that I always appreciate, and that's consistency. They do their job, and they do their job pretty darn well. So this should be a great match to see as we now get the losers run back of what we saw earlier on in winners.
Now, ZeRo's pretty good at doing homework, but man, he better have crammed for this one because ESAM gave it to him in the last set. He does get the separation here. This could be it.
And that's going to be it if that's
right
correct,
away. We see a bit of a correction from last game. ESAM.
Funny enough, I think that's how the first game started also. I think he had a very early kill on against Nana, so I think we are still playing out to how we saw in the earlier set.
Oh, he wanted the back throw so bad. He was like, I'm willing to let you read this roll to get the back throw. And sure enough, it came to him. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a runoff up air, but the up smash did convert into percent. And this is hilarious now.
Now thinking about it, that is exactly the way the set started because then he brought it back as Sopo and racked up almost 100% against ZeRo's Meta Knight, which is a little unprecedented.
I think ZeRo will time this guy out.
Oh,
no problem.
He is now understanding that his entire tournament lifespan is on the line, whether or not this is for 3rd place, and he is not wasting anything. He is going to give ESAM nothing and make him work for every last single percent he gets. As we see right now, ZeRo demonstrating his robotic capabilities as ESAM not looking like himself right now.
Yeah, he sees no reason to approach these Ice Climbers. And he's not even looking for a kill here. Oh, he takes it anyways.
And ZeRo closing it out 5% on opening stock. Man, these guys.
Okay, this is a much transformed ZeRo than what we saw before.
Yes. Just barely getting that NATO, but an opportunity to give Nana. Good job by ESAM to prevent that while he still could.
You can see he's burned the books of those aerial shuttle loops from his library of options. And he's playing a very slow stage game, taking what Nairo is doing, the down airs and the tornadoes. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Loop.
He was like, oh, you know what? Better forget about this one.
No, but he puts the net out there perfectly, too. Man, you talk about executing to a T. That's exactly what a Meta Knight should be looking to do against the Ice Climbers.
This run back is looking very different.
Grim would be the word I was looking at.
Yeah, for sure. And all of a sudden, ESAM's got to question this decision to go Ice Climbers.
Right now, ESAM seeming to mock it a little bit, understands how difficult of a scenario this is going to be and what ZeRo is bringing to the table. So we see a little taunt there. A fully charged F smash going to take ESAM's second stock out.
What is this kid's hit percentage right now? I'd love to see the stats at the end of the match. Because he has landed almost everything.
Yep. And right there, it's ridiculous how absolutely immediate ZeRo's breakups between the Ice Climbers are. He always separates them. He gets it so quick. You see ESAM now tilting the shield downwards and ducking with the climbers to try and get away from that NATO.
I think there's a 3-stock, honestly.
If it continues this way and ESAM doesn't get anything the way he has been, I would not be surprised.
Look at the spacing, so precise.
And Nana always coming out on the opposite end of the spectrum of ESAM. It's ridiculous. Oh, and ESAM just kind of throwing it out there now. It seems a little readily apparent to me that he may not be too thrilled with the state of this game and might just push it on to the next game of the set. Oh, and that's a scoop loop. Yep.
Called it. The 3-stock, solid.
Unbelievable. And ZeRo, in absolutely commending fashion, closes out first game there.
Ooh. And right now, the crowd is chanting out, Pikachu. Your Ice Climbers were unable to take down Nairo. ZeRo took that technology, brought it back, and Pikachu has been selected. The goggles are on, and we're going swimming here in Pokemon Stadium.
Exactly. It's about to get real. They've been waiting for it. All of Florida and the whole audience is going nuts right now.
And ESAM's getting hype.
Yep. ESAM thought his climbers can do it, but after that exposure last round, it was either change to Pikachu or give the set away.
Yeah. ESAM takes it to his home ground of Pokemon Stadium.
So let's see what ESAM has in store for us right now. Always the big-time Pikachu that we are so well aware of. Very well versed in this matchup. ZeRo has not seen much of the Pikachu from ESAM at all as he lost first set against ESAM's Ice Climbers. So now I want to see what the changes are.
Wow, very rare defensive options from ESAM there. Giving a lot of respect to up B. Not really trying to get a neutral air out of that. And he's using a lot of shield. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's not really putting any type of pressure on Meta Knight whatsoever. And then falls into a very predictable shield. It feels like ESAM is struggling to get his groove back. Because ESAM is normally a very aggressive player, not afraid to approach even if it's a Meta Knight. And he doesn't want to give up too much percent early, even if it's not going to convert into a kill right away. You got to remember that timer on Stadium is always a huge factor.
Yes, it is. And yet again, we see ZeRo sticking right to the plan we expect him to see. He's got the percent lead now. He's on the stage for it. He is taking his time, and for very good reasoning.
There he goes. Now ESAM's going in to block.
Oh.
Oh my God.
And in the blink of an eye, ESAM cuts the percent lead to 22.
Yo, put away the Grey Goose because this guy's turning it up.
There we go. Turn down for what?
ZeRo does maintain the lead. Gets a neutral air. ESAM slightly greedy forward air.
Oh, not getting the cancel he was looking for. ESAM looking for another opportunity as ZeRo completely keeping that pressure on him, never giving him a chance to breathe.
Lots of edge tricks coming out from ESAM, trying to find a way to safely land. And ZeRo just seizing his openings at every moment.
Yep. Just steamrolls his way in and does whatever the heck he pleases. ESAM getting very cautious here now, though. Very smart. Unfortunately, caught the front half of a down smash that sent him out for the first loss of the stock.
Yeah. ESAM was looking for a little bit of a bait there, but he's a little bit less of a baiting player and a little bit more of a reading player. He's finding a difficult time finding openings in ZeRo's playstyle,
yes,
which is what's causing him to hesitate so much.
And as of right now, ZeRo putting up.
Oh, wow!
almost got a great chance at some bad DI.
I think the Tyrant joke has been expired at this point because it seems like the bad DI is just universal at this point.
Can't attribute it just to West Coast anymore. ESAM looking for the bait there, trying to see what ZeRo's going to do against this as he's passing around some electricity. And as of right now, the crowd getting revved up. They want to see what happens as ZeRo gets punished for taunting himself.
That was beyond a taunt. He put himself in probably as laggiest possible move.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
wow,
that's the ESAM I'm talking about.
Okay.
Goes, makes the hard aggressive read, and does
Ooh, and we're getting a little flashy right now as we see a little bit of crazy quick attack.
Up smash.
There you go,
and ESAM's back in it.
Getting his percent on right now.
This is looking a lot better than Ice Climbers, I'll tell you that.
Yes, that is for sure. Now he's still got to keep it up as we see ZeRo is still not slouching. Got hit by a little bit.
Yeah, too many consecutive spot dodge by ESAM. Where's the offensive pressure?
And as of right now, triple digits has been established, so ZeRo
done.
Getting it. Unbelievable grounded shuttle loop. ESAM in bad positioning right now.
And it looks like ZeRo's going back to being the favorite to win.
Yes. As of right now, ESAM just having a hard time finding those options. ESAM looking to keep the hype pumping right now. ZeRo and no worry in the right area, just gonna get those shields on, get a NATO through that Thunder Jolt.
He does hit him with some bad weather. Thunders, lightning storms, and tornadoes all over Kansas right now.
And ZeRo is doing exactly what he needs to do to win this set. As rough as it may be to watch, he knows he can beat ESAM at the timer. He knows that every time ESAM's approaching, he's winning for the most part. So ZeRo not making any flaws in his game plan.
ZeRo is just such a great reaction time. He's like, okay, this is what I can block, and this is what I can potentially not block. So he picks one of several other really great defensive options to deal with the situation. But he's very familiar with Pikachu's strategy of just jumping at him.
Now, at the same point, we haven't gotten a chance to see it, but it would be unbelievable if we could see ESAM take a stock and potentially pull up one of those quick attack locks. But yet again, wishful thinking is nothing beyond that wishful thinking.
Wake up attack there, trying to catch ZeRo off guard. Does not convert. And ZeRo looking for this glide finish.
Oh, ESAM with a laggy landing there, and he's giving ZeRo another opportunity to close it out.
ZeRo waiting patiently.
Oh, and gets caught looking, but ESAM unfortunately eating the back half of a down smash again, and man, right now, ZeRo just absolutely on fire.
And as ZeRo disappears into the background, it does not look like ESAM has what it takes. Right now, we're contemplating different options.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
So maybe a little homage to I'm So Red Yoshi as we see here, but no, it looks like ESAM is not too thrilled with the set count. Waiting to see what he does.
I would just like to see him go Pikachu and try
agree.
his best. Samus, his original main, his name is ESAM for Eric Samus, his first name, and then Samus.
Feel like we're on the Price is Right now as everyone's shouting out different options for ESAM to potentially look into.
The crowd is unbelievably hyped right now, but it looks like I'll get my wish. He has returned to Pikachu.
He understands.
I think he has what it takes, but he has to not be afraid to make the reads and take his time. Don't give ZeRo free shield confirms with those approaches, but at the same time apply the pressure needed. You know, he spent way too much time defense because he felt his approach was getting fired too much, but he was using only one type of approach.
And as we've spoken before, ZeRo is unbelievable at breaking down defensive walls and options. Turtling against ZeRo is never exactly what you're looking for, and ESAM spent a lot of time in his shell last round, so he's going to have to do a better job this time around and not giving that away.
It looks like Stadium is not the stage for us.
No, it is not.
ESAM, okay.
All right then, so I'm not sure exactly what the difference was there, but hey, here we do.
You know what? ESAM just wanted to spawn on the left side of the stage.
Okay.
So that fire transformation would be an advantage in case they just decided to stare at each other the whole time. And it looks like ZeRo's taking a different approach to this game, just being very aggressive here. Before he was playing a very defensive reactive style, and now he's playing a very pressure control style.
And at this point, I think he's solidified to himself that he can win the long haul game. If he needs to rely on, slowing things down and just being very reactionary, he can. But as of right now, he's got no reason to not give ESAM a full business and keep that pressure on him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like right now ESAM's still trying to figure out a way to find an option, because before he was struggling to approach it. Now he's struggling just to defend himself. He is able to...
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I mean, karma is what it is. He capitalizes off of ZeRo's trip, but then gets a trip of his own. Unable to convert the chain grab into anything else, so just a 3-hit combo there.
But unfortunately, ESAM in rare form here, and not in a good way either. Normally, I expect a lot more than him, but he has not been getting his follow-ups. He's starting to open up now, though, as we see him get that percent lead, so let's see exactly what he's going to do to try and extend that.
He's going to camp. That's what he's going to do.
Exactly.
Last time I checked, wood didn't exactly conduct electricity, but Pikachu is putting in work right now.
And as of right now, we see it, as always, the camp game that ZeRo is not going to fall prey to. He knows better, and the percent differential is so minimalistic that we've already dropped it down to only about 13%.
ZeRo's reaction time is absolutely ridiculous.
It's surreal. It's unbelievable to actually sit here and watch every single option coming at him in single frames. No worries. No worries at all.
Oh, ESAM takes back the lead.
Open. There we go. ESAM getting big time out there, really looking to get an opportunity to take ZeRo's stock first, but as of right now, ZeRo still playing correctly, and that's a big... Wow, and ESAM
taking it. That's what I'm talking about, that classic ESAM aggression.
So there we go. That's what we were looking to see, a little bit more of the pressure. We see more of the pressure applied from both players. Oh, wow, and we got the whole crowd.
The whole crowd is cheering Pika, Pika, Pikachu
there we
simultaneously to the game crowd.
ESAM bringing that hype. And back to the camping, but it is in ESAM's favor as he's still holding on to his stock this time around.
ZeRo is very patient in this situation, though.
Not going to fall prey to the hype of the crowd, not going to fall prey to being overly eager. He's going to do what he needs to do to come and bring home that trophy.
He's got his headphones on. He's ready for the long haul. 5 minutes left.
Yep.
Great grab. Can he convert it into the stock?
ESAM, unbelievable, doing a great job of getting ZeRo off the ledge there, getting a safe recovery. We've seen him do it a couple times this tournament thus far, but great to see him break it out again.
I was really expecting Mach Tornado there, but unfortunately ESAM drops his block right before that final hit of fair, losing the stage control that he had just earned back.
ESAM looking to get a little tricky now, too, using all...
What a read. This guy's reads.
Cannot stop a machine when it is in motion, and right now that machine has been moving for a couple games this set. ZeRo yet again getting his. ESAM looking to try and get his right now. Pushes ZeRo back off stage.
ZeRo's reads are absolutely fantastic.
And they're non-stop. He's been doing it stock to stock to stock.
He knows exactly when his opponent's going to dash at him and grabs them out almost every time.
Ooh, and a beefy down smash there as ESAM gets a full follow-up. Very nice. ZeRo has an opportunity now. There's that Mach Tornado we were looking for a little bit ago.
ESAM's got to stop with these forward airs into his opponent's shield.
Oh, goodness, and that was almost the worst-case scenario.
ESAM has lost the lead. This grab will break because of the state transformation. Very nice detail. No forward smash, surprises me a little bit.
ESAM staying smart here, gets another
tasty
down smash. Oh, what an unbelievable air dodge from ZeRo. I thought that back half was still going to hit him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
nice,
ESAM,
there you go.
There
the
you
cross
go.
up tilt. I mean, excuse me, cross up air. Gets a second cross up. ZeRo's getting a little bit more privy. Stutter step forward
wow,
smash.
And there we go. ESAM looking to break it out right now. ZeRo.
This is what he needed the whole time. Nobody said it was going to be easy. You know, ZeRo's not one of the opponents to just fall over when you run at him.
No, definitely not.
Which is something ESAM might be a little bit familiar with, being one of the most dominant players in the world.
Yes.
But I think his Pikachu has what it takes to bring this back a couple of games.
Doing a great job getting into it.
Oh,
And that might do it! Oh, an
Great
unbelievable DI.
Yeah. Sick B reverse though.
Yes. A technique that is not always the easiest to do at all.
Oh, he went for the grab. I thought he was going to wait.
And this is getting to a nail biter
Up
here
B?
at the end
Yeah.
of stock 2 as ZeRo closes it out. Man, the clock ticking down at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. ZeRo right back to the game plan.
That could be bad for ZeRo.
Oh, and narrowly escapes.
I thought for sure ESAM was going to wait for the roll or the up B. There it goes. Up tilt will kill. Yes.
Nice fresh up tilt. Here we
got
go.
Clean game. ESAM charging up. ZeRo's dash grab gets dodge, and his invincibility is gone. And he goes for dare camping.
Oh, and what an unbelievable way to get away from a chain grab. ZeRo with just a touch of luck there.
Or a little bit of bad luck followed up by some good luck.
Yes.
A minute 45 on the clock. This might go to time.
And
Almost definitely is going to time.
Only separated by about 20% now. ZeRo now extending that. ESAM going to need to make a big play to not allow ZeRo to just sit here and hang back.
A single grab will convert into a lot of damage, but it looks like ZeRo seems to know that, and he's not going to give Pikachu the opportunity to get his best case scenario.
Oh, and there. Oh, wow.
Great DI. There it goes.
There we go. ESAM
windmill-
so close to the follow-up.
This windmill is the scariest thing.
Ooh, and at
ESAM
that
has
point,
taken the lead.
now this is where things get interesting, guys, because now we are running into a very close time scenario. That minute marker is coming up, and ESAM now holding the lead back in ZeRo's favor. Oh, and he gets the follow-up with the up tilt. 5% off, a little bit more now, over 10.
That grab reached. ESAM's got to be disappointed there. He retreats.
And now this is going to be real difficult as 45 seconds comes up on the clock, and ZeRo ever so reminiscent of what happened against
There it goes.
And there it is. What a clutch way to close it out. Manages to edge hog ESAM's attempt to ledge snap, gets a solid down air stage spike. ZeRo finds himself advancing into grand finals of the Apex 2014 bracket against Nairo.
ESAM takes third and the favorite to win. Moves on to his next step, but he's got to take out Nairo in 2 consecutive sets. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you have all been waiting for.